word association game, I guess.
Yeah.
New round. 3, 2, 1.
Cloud.
Certificate.
Do you know what's meant? I know we looked at the same table for inspo. Okay, so fun fact: today is National Tea Day.
Ooh,
And
sip,
this
sipperoo.
I find really, really exciting because, as I've told you about recently, I was recently put onto the best tea place I've ever tasted. Ever tasted. By the way, okay, so went to Nottingham to visit my bestie Costanza. Shout out to you.
Shout out to
my
you,
Pinkie
cause
Pie.
you living.
Okay, right.
Sorry.
And she introduced me to this little place called Bird and Blend, where you go in and they have endless tasters for you.
Ooh.
And we were just guzzling tea there. Like, they give you a little cup. We just went back to the same stations, back, round. So my favorite was the sticky chai, because I've recently got into chai tea, and I was like, wow, this might be the best chai I've ever tasted in my life.
What makes it sticky?
I don't really, I think it's because they put honey in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Really, really, really good quality tea, bro. Anyway, and there's like others, like they do creative, like festive ones, or like with seasons, like because it was around Valentine's Day, or Valentine's Day was coming up. They had like hearty ones. I don't know what they were called. They have these creative names as well. Anyway, so Costanza also got me a plethora of teas to taste.
Aww.
I haven't yet tried any of them, but yeah, for my birthday, she was like, you know, you love it.
You gotta love
there's
it.
one called creme brulee, and I'm really, really excited to try that. Like, I don't know what that's gonna taste like. I can imagine
Custard,
sweet, yeah, like
sweet.
creamy.
Oh my god!
And they do, when you go into taste, they do all of them with either coconut or oat milk.
Yeah.
Bro, that sticky chai with coconut milk. I was
so
guzzling that.
Yeah.
Literally refill.
I love that.
I actually think we need to
cow
go to
milk.
it, because there's like there's chains. So I went to the one in Manchester with my friends at uni. They loved it too, and they also do matcha.
Do they have one in London?
It's a chain. Like, they definitely have them in London. So we need to go and try, because you genuinely just get full off of tea because you just guzzle the whole shop worth. Went in the other day on like the day that I was celebrating my birthday with my friends, and they have like there's like a Japanese thing that's similar to matcha. It's like a green tea, but it's not actually. I don't remember what it's called, but they made it like jammy dodger flavored, and I was like, this is insane how it genuinely tastes exactly like a jammy dodger. Like, it's almost like you can taste the jam and the biscuit in one. That, like, this tea place, and I'm telling you, they are talented. They had, during like pancake day, they had like banana and blueberry pancakes. I was like, excuse me, why am I getting the creaminess of a pancake dough and the taste of a banana?
I love that you get to just try them all as well.
Yeah, literally. And like, you can ask to smell the other ones that they don't have pre-made. Like, I was like, this is like the best tea I've ever tasted in my life. Bird and Blend.
Bird and Blend.
Yeah. So I got because I'm obsessed with the sticky chai. They had a special one for Easter that was called Golden Egg Sticky Chai. Bought that because I had to.
Mind you, these golden egg.
I don't know, but it's got like this caramel type taste. What do you mean caramel and chai? Like, what do you do?
Do you add sugar when you drink these?
No.
You don't need it.
I personally don't think it's necessary, but I can imagine like a bit of honey would probably do good in there.
Milk?
No, like you could probably have the chai without milk, because I think typically you don't need like milk in your chai anyway, but I just like mine with milk. With the coconut milk, that's something different.
Really?
That's different goodness.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is it
I highly
expensive?
recommend. Yeah, I was about to say, it was like I got like a pouch for £15, which is quite expensive, but the pouch has
Clearly
lasted me
premium.
ages.
Yeah.
Like, I bought that at the end of January. I still haven't finished it. I've got like pretty much just under half, and I drink that tea almost on a daily basis. So yeah,
that gives me
lasts
like
quite long.
comfort tea, like self-help, self-care type tea after a bath or something.
Yeah. When I'm in bed and I'm drinking that sticky chai,
with a journal.
Hits.
Yeah.
Highly recommend to anyone. Even if you don't buy anything, just go to the shop. Like, also, I've noticed, so I've been to 2 of the chains now. Every single time I go in, the people there are so lovely. Like, they'll come, show you around to the different tea spots. They'll tell you what's in the tea, what the flavors are like. Like, they're so kind. And I just appreciate shops when you go in there and all the workers are really nice and helpful, so sweet.
There's nothing better.
And they got banter too, by the way.
There's nothing better than good service.
It's actually the best thing. Like, that's what will actually keep me going back. Because if the people weren't nice in that, I'd be like, I can't even be able to go in for the tea because I'm just not going to be like nice customer service. Yeah,
exactly. One thing that I think is a lot of people underestimate is how good service can transform your business. Just make someone feel welcome in your store, and the world's your oyster. I'm so excited, and I love tea. I think I've gotten into tea more this year, we're best friends. Yeah. I think I went through a tea phase when I was traveling as well, because like they have so many organic flavors. Also, I went to this place one time in Richmond where they had like loose teas, and you just fill a bag with like the herbs or whatnot. And then obviously you need one of those strainer things, but that tea is very good. You know it's good when you need a strainer for the tea. Yeah, that's how you know it's good quality tea. Because it's actually tea.
It's actually tea.
Not just a thing in a bottle.
Bottle. No, but literally.
Oh, that's good. We'll
I actually I love that place so much. Even like it's just got such bright colors. Like even the way that they decorate the bags that the tea come in. Like everything is so like perfectly designed. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you mean creme brulee in a tea? Like, I know when I drink that, I'm gonna be it literally will taste like I'm eating creme brulee.
Smoky.
Yeah.
With a bit of custard.
Yeah. Even the way the workers describe the tea, it's like, wait.
You're a tea connoisseur.
How did you hit the nail on the head? Like, I'm drinking it, and every flavor that you're telling me is in there. I can taste it one by one by one. Oh, so good, bro.
Yeah, we're going then. We'll find out where there's one. If there's not one in London, I'm going to be pissed.
Crash out. But that just means you have to come to Manchester then.
True. I really do need to come and visit.
You do.
For real.
You really do. Anyway.
On that positive note, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Same But Diff podcast. I'm Cecilia.
I'm Mary B.
This is the podcast where we educate yet entertain.
We motivate while making jokes.
And we literally brighten your day. So welcome back. And before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends.
Turn on the notification bell.
Literally support us. We would love if you could help spread some good vibes to the world. So we know that this podcast is good vibes, so just do it.
Just do it.
Just
lock in.
And as we lock in, let's just start with a regular segment. Song of the week. Song of the week. Song of the week is our weekly segment, without fail, where we share a song that we've been enjoying, loving, recommend for you, because we have great music taste and we think that there's a song out there for every vibe, every genre, every person. We have those in our Spotify playlist. Link in the description below if you want to get put onto all of our songs.
Please, just get some good music taste from this. Like, we have it all for you.
And we just love to talk about music, and music is what we love. So Murphy, kick us off.
So my song of the week, actually, this was like viral. Like, I don't know if it was last year, I think it was the year before. Actually, you definitely know this song. So my song of the week is "Pray Jar in the Moonlight" by YJ Marley.
Oh yeah, of course.
And the thing is, right, at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I like the song, because I knew the original Bob Marley song that it was a spin-off of, which I think is Crisis. I could be mistaken easily.
I think it is,
but I'm pretty sure it's Crisis. Because I loved that song, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this one hits as much. But then I listened to it again and again and again, and I was like, these roads of flames are catching on fire, bro. They're catching me in fire. I was like, you know what? It's actually a banger. Like, it's got that original Marley, but, you know, with a little twist, with modern. YJ adding his own little spin. And I was like, you know what? I respect it. Like, you're keeping the Marley name alive whilst also doing your own thing. Yeah. Your mother's Lauryn Hill, so you know you have those vocals. You know it happens.
How can we not support nepotism if this is the result?
Exactly. Like, you know? You've just come from greatness. That's all I know. That's all
lineage.
I know.
That's lineage.
Gotta applaud you for that one.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. When I first kept hearing the song, it was online, and I mean, it was on TikTok, and I was against it. Yeah, because I just kept hearing the same parts. I wasn't hearing the song in its entirety. And then when I learnt the lore about it being YJ Marley and like his family, and just the actual appreciation for your ancestors' talents, right, and legacy, I was like, okay, I'm sold. Like, this is actually a fantastic piece of music.
Also, I love that, like, with reggae, it's like the appreciation for God, like, but it's also a different vibe to like gospel type of music.
Yeah.
So I just think it adds that little spice to it.
Yeah. I love, like, the Rastafari, like, beliefs and the oneness and togetherness, and it's all about community and one love and
Rastafari.
Yeah. No, we actually love it, and yeah, it's a banger.
It is.
I don't even know, like, I have some fun memories of that song and the summer vibes that it came with. 2 years ago or 1 year ago?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
What a good one.
Yeah.
Where would you put that in our genres?
Ooh. I would love to put it in the dance, but it's also, I feel like it's not like upbeat enough.
Yeah, true.
But I mean, I could still slot it in
Yeah,
there, slide it in.
You can dance to that.
I don't know what, I honestly forgot how many playlists we have. Like, I don't
we have
remember
quite a lot.
most of them.
Also, YG Marley.
Yep. YG.
Have you heard any of his other music?
Nope. I'll be honest.
Same. And I know he has some,
that.
but I haven't actually like explored it. Maybe we make that some of our homework and then come back and let you guys know if there's any other ones to listen to. Yeah, because that talent, like you said, that's lineage.
It really is.
And it's got it. Is definitely.
Give God thanks and praise it. Every time I try and sing reggae, I just remember why I need to stop.
Yeah, you know.
I'll be real.
Your culture, my culture is not your costume. You know.
I'm not trying to. I'm just appreciating.
Cultural appreciation, not appropriation.
Yes,
Amen.
exactly. Period. L. Okay.
My song of the week, also Feel Good, and I've loved this song for some time now, and it really just links back to last week because it's still on the brain. But
I know exactly what it's gonna be. I think.
My song of the week is Get Happy / Happy Times by Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Their live musical version from their live Wicked show. It's a pretty niche sounding song, but obviously the song is originally like a classic. Saying a lot. It's a classic Get Happy / Happy Times, a classic duet, and I think Cynthia and Ariana did it so perfectly, impeccably. Every time I listen to the song, I feel their friendship, as I love to talk about. I feel the lyrics so heavily. You know, forget your troubles, happy days are here again. The sky above is clear again. And then their harmonies towards the end. The song really has that musical theatre building, the way they make it rise. Beautiful. And on top of that, you can't help but feel happy, or the need to get happy when you hear those lyrics. So I listen to it when I'm commuting, when I'm on a walk somewhere, when I'm waking up in the morning, literally any time, to be quite frank. It's just such a good song. And really their vocals are fire.
I was just thinking about their vocals, and I was like, I don't know how they do it. They don't miss at all. They never do.
They have impeccable musical training. Even I've watched their like behind the scenes of them like discussing music and just in the studio, and they know everything about music that there is to know, and about vocals, and how your voice isn't just your voice, it's an instrument, you know?
Like, I remember I watched an interview where Cynthia was talking about how, you know, when they're singing on, like, when they're performing, whatever, there's, like, a mapping of their voices. Yeah. And it's literally almost impossible to get, like, perfect mapping. Yeah. But when Cynthia and Ariana sing, it's literally, like, line for line. Perfect. And I'm like, that is just friendship.
As a musical nerd, like, how you must have been geeking at that. That is insane.
That's crazy.
I recently had a very, very inspirational conversation with a woman who has a master's in voice, and she's also like opera trained.
I didn't know that was a thing, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Wild, right? And she has a master's. Yeah, she has a master's in voice. She's opera trained, so she sings in that, like, you know, vocals. And she was I basically did nothing.
Mental sounds coming out there.
Disgusting. But I kid you not, I was enthralled with the conversation, because she was, you know, describing how the larynx, it switches, and the nasal passage, and, you know, when you open and close your throat, and then when you sing from your chest, and she was just giving me you know, this very brief snippet of what it means to understand how to use your voice.
And it's so interesting because people use their voice on a daily, like singing and talking, and they don't understand what's actually going on.
Exactly.
But to be able to understand that thoroughly is crazy.
And because there was another person who sings as well, and they were kind of having a back and forth about speaking in a relaxed voice where you're kind of down here, right? Yeah. And that's really damaging for your vocal cords. But also because they were kind of debating how it's damaging, but also you're preserving your vocal cords because you're not using them as much or something, and you're actually, and I'm butchering probably the logic behind this. Anyone who knows it, like, please do correct me. But you're almost you're conserving your vocals because you're speaking in the most relaxed state that your voice is in.
But it's also too long, straining, isn't it?
It's straining your voice. Exactly. So just them like going back and forth and talking about it made me have this new appreciation. And for someone who's never actually done any singing lessons, I was just like, guys, someone teach me how to sing, because my maximum potential is not reached right now and I need to reach it.
You know, I find it so interesting the way that you took that conversation, because I feel like some people would be like, oh, I don't understand, so I'm just kind of gonna zone out. But like, you were like, wait, I'm learning good stuff here. Like,
they also taught me that apparently you're really not supposed to use your voice for like the first 4 hours before you wake up, in order to, well, at least when
I'll be singing in people's ears in those few hours.
The moment I wake up, I'm going, "Lord," you know?
Yeah. Wow, why?
Because you're supposed to let all the gunk flush away from your vocal cords, like when that builds up. Apparently, you're supposed to wake up, drink water, then just be quiet. Maybe do a few vocal stims.
I don't know how to do all that.
I yap way
I literally
too much
wake up, my brain's already ticking and talking. Like, I can't.
TikTok,
like, genuinely, I'll play music and I'm already singing after 10 minutes.
It's true.
I'll be so honest.
Yeah. But
maybe I'll take that on board though.
Exactly.
Just hush.
But you're right. But circling back to what you were just saying, I think that when I talk to people, I just want to learn.
There's a beauty in that. Yeah.
And one thing about me, even though I'm a yapper, when I don't know about a topic, I'm not going to just talk on it. I'm not going to talk. I'm going to listen and I'm going to ask questions, and maybe an annoying amount of questions, but that's how you learn. And I learned so much in that short conversation. And circling back to Cynthia and Ariana, I think they have had so many years of vocal lessons and learning music and learning their voice that is extremely impressive, just how impeccable they can't miss it. Like, of course they probably have days where they miss notes, but they just don't like
do that on a normal daily basis though, do they?
Even when Ariana was peak of her pop career, right, she was one of the few artists who never uses like vocoder on her mic. She's always just like delivering vocals on very vocally challenging songs, like God Is a Woman, like all of her really big hits as well. They're vocally very challenging, and she was effortless. Do you remember that one Ariana Grande song where it's Die in Your Arms? Do you remember? If I could just die in your arms. Yeah.
I remember, all I remember is you doing the run back to back to back to back every day, every hour.
Listen, I was vocal
that's
training.
That's pretty much the only reason I remember Ariana Grande songs from back a day, because it was just
I used to be an Arianator. I used to be such an Arianator, bro.
I was an Ariana Grenade, bro.
I was an Ariana Grande grenade, bro. Nah, because I think Ariana Grande is one of the main reasons why I can even hold a note, because I used to try and emulate her singing all the way back in I love the way you make me feel. Like, I was obnoxious with it.
Is never enough.
Yeah.
I was doing that duet every day. Our parents must have been vomiting with anger, bro.
We were
annoying.
But yeah, long story short, I think Ariana Grande is one of the best voices of our generation.
Oh, easily.
100%.
She's easily taking that W.
Yeah. Like, there is really, I can't name anyone in the pop lane who really competes. I mean, Demi Lovato used to have one of the best voices. I mean, she still does, but I think in terms of how many hits she's made as well, it just doesn't compare. And we're not comparing her to anyone. But
give your heart a break, your heart a break.
You give
Was that before or after she went Demi?
Let's not lock in on her again. She's not relevant. But yeah, I just admire Ariana Grande so much, and Cynthia so much. And they're both musical theatre nerds, right? Obviously Ariana Grande's career took a different turn as she's been in pop music for so long. But Cynthia, you can tell she's just made for the Broadway stage.
Yeah, she is.
Everything from her, the power in her voice for such a small framed woman. She has power in those lungs.
That's actually
and I
so
can't
true.
Get
She's
it.
She's but she's got, you can hear it from
She has the voice
belly.
of a fucking Lizzo should be. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what that meant, but that felt fat shamey. But
Lizzo ain't even fat anymore.
she's not. She's fat.
Good job on her.
Yeah, shout out Lizzo. But yeah, man, I don't know. Their music makes me so happy, and Get Happy / Happy Times is a beautiful song.
Again.
So yeah, that was my song of the week. And I think this Get Happy also relates to my next topic / life update that I wanted to give you. There's been loads of things this year. You know, we're in April now. There's been so many things this year that I've kind of gotten into or wanted to improve about myself. And one of them has been consistent journaling. So I wanted to bring it to you guys and just give you a little update on how I do it and what I've been doing and what it's been doing for me. So I've been journaling almost every day, and typically one of my favorite times to journal is on the tube on the way to work.
You have said this before.
Have I said it on the pod?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's repeat the story, because now we're further along in the journaling journey. Another thing I was doing was reading books that are, I guess, self-help-ish, or just, exposing me to different trains of thought in the world and talking about them, thinking about them, and yeah, how I can improve in my life. And I think it's been really helping me.
What do you mean in your life? Like,
just how I can process things better, from how I react to things or how things get me down. And sometimes you vocalize how you feel to people and it makes it worse, but when you journal it kind of absorbs your feelings, and then you can kind of carry on with your day. I don't know if you relate to that.
No, I 100% do, because I'm the type of person where I'm like, I want to get it out, but I don't want someone to double down on negativity. Like, I want it out so that I can release it, rather than like someone else adding to it. And I find that that's often what people do, as a like, oh yeah, that's a shit situation. But it's like, I don't want to be told it's a shit situation. I want to be able to see the light in the situation, which often people don't really help you do. Not always, but no,
but it's true. And also in a sense, you're also then burdening them with your negativity. And
although,
sometimes,
I mean, a problem halved is a problem shared.
Exactly.
So sometimes it's actually beneficial for other people to know about it, but also,
and it's not every situation, but I think sometimes people give too much gravitas to one feeling or one emotion or one situation they've experienced, and sometimes you just need to process it yourself. And when you write things down, you slow your mind down and then you process them yourself.
It also stops you from getting overwhelmed, because I think that's why you when you cry, it's because you're getting overwhelmed and frustrated. But when you write it down, it kind of lets you release it and understand and process what's going on. So you feel less overwhelmed. I appreciate journaling a lot.
Yeah.
I just don't do it that often. But yeah, I've said before in the pod, my problem is I write about talking stages and then I don't want to look at that again whilst I'm trying to write my next entry, and then it's just game over.
Yeah, true. I think I used to be like back in school. You already know. You've seen some of my old diaries. Me every week, new crush, new nickname, new situation, new limerence.
It's always
limerence is still a problem
the code name, bro. It's always the code name,
and it's always food related. Always
it's the back.
I'm just thinking about, how does this person remind me of a food I like? Okay, fudge. Nice.
Okay. Real.
It's so silly, but I think journaling has made me realize a lot of the time I'm being overdramatic and I'm fixating on emotions. And actually, do you know what's funny about this? When we were talking about ChatGPT therapy, and there's been times where it's like, you just give ChatGPT
ChatGPT a line.
You give ChatGPT a line of thought, and then it really helps you process stuff, and then that's been journaling fuel to then actually stop using AI to help me fix my problems and just process them myself.
I'll be honest, I don't think you should have told me about that AI trick, because now me and AI are locked in for therapy.
Because when you can't afford that therapist,
exactly,
AI is there
free
for you.
Free therapy.
Yeah.
I don't recommend doing it like seriously though.
No.
Like, I do it on a cheeky one when I'm just like, I can't be asked to tell someone this, so I'm just gonna ask AI about some little advice.
Is that weird?
It is probably.
Yeah, but
also, like, why do I need to burden my friends with this info again when I could just
ask
release
chat.
it quickly with chat? But the thing is, it's important to not like take everything ChatGPT says seriously. That's why I can do it with confidence, because I'm like, I'm taking this shit with a pinch of salt. Like, I can imagine other people would go there genuinely like pouring their heart out about something that's serious, and then taking everything that it says on board, which is not what that's for, because it's not a human being at the end of the day. It doesn't really understand emotions, but it can help lighten the situation a little bit.
Exactly. So yeah,
journaling instead.
Long story short, journal.
Yeah, pretty much. I need to start it again, because I don't think I've written in mine since
I realized
September.
Yeah, and I realized this as well. When I get busy, I lower my journaling, but actually when you're busy is
that's the best time to do it.
Yeah, because then I'm really not getting overwhelmed with shit that would previously have overwhelmed me. Yeah. It's a form of self-care, really. So yeah, get back into it.
Wow. Well, moving swiftly on. Running back a game that goes wrong every single time.
No.
Yeah.
Which game?
So say the same word. Still haven't found the real name for this game. Turns out we did it wrong. Okay. So the whole time,
it is a new game, really.
Not really, but the whole time I've given us like a base word, and then we continue it. Apparently with this game, you're supposed to think of one random word, like each of us at the same time, and then we try and connect it. Okay. So like I just say like beach, you say lamp, and then somehow we're supposed to combine and figure out how to get in between.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So we will start
so on
the
the count of 3.
We say a word.
I'd say a random word.
Okay.
And you would say a random word. And then we...
And then we do another count of 3 and try and find the word
the words in between, that work.
Okay, how many rounds... So, and then we can see how many rounds it will take for us to get there. Okay.
Or like, it might get to a point where we're never going to find the same word. Okay, but like... Cool. Standard, let's try and get in 3. I think this is actually better.
Because we actually will have 2 words
and instead, because like the base word would be like lip, and you would say stick, because that's how you think, whereas I would say mouth, because that's how I think. Right? Which is kind of a silly thing.
Someone unpick that. I really need to understand what that means about us. Probably nothing.
No, I just think I thought deeper about the word, like, whereas you just think straight off the dome.
Yeah, I just think what's the next word that popped into my head.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, cool. Right, so we'll start in 3, 2, 1 with a word.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Pokemon.
Shoe and Pokemon.
My word. Okay, shoe and Pokemon.
You thought you went rogue, didn't you, bro?
Yeah. I was just like, let's make this a real game.
Okay, fair. Okay,
shoe
right.
and
I'm thinking of one, and I know it's never going to be the same thing.
Okay.
I'll be so honest, because it's leaning towards your word too much, but also whatever.
Okay. Shoe and Pokemon. I can't actually think of anything.
Yeah, this is kind of going to end up being a charged one, but it's okay. Wait, oh no, but my word wouldn't take you anywhere.
Okay.
Well.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Ash.
I was gonna say Ash, you know.
Fuck.
I was gonna say
Ash. Because I don't know why I was just thinking of Ash in his shoes.
Yeah. I was thinking Ash goes on an adventure, but I thought you'd never get Ash. So that's why I said catch.
What did you say? Catch and Ash.
Yeah. Catch and shoes.
No, what do you mean?
No, I was trying to think, like, how does catch and shoes kind of...
Yeah, not gonna lie, you didn't even try and relate.
No, but I did.
We both went towards Pokemon more than shoes, so that's fine. Okay, catch and Ash.
Yeah, okay. I think there's a word we could say.
Okay, whatever, just think, just go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Pikachu. I was thinking of that, but then I was like, oh, Ash caught Pikachu.
True.
Pikachu all. Okay. I don't know what word is not Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only one.
Shit. Okay, Pikachu and all.
Fuck, I'm cooked because the word I'm thinking of is stupid. Okay, well, last try and then we charge this whole thing.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Friends.
Raichu. Nah, because all of the Pokemons, like, they evolve into Raichus.
Yeah, I don't know Pokemon lore enough for that.
Okay. That was nerd lore from me.
Fair.
Well done.
That was pretty garbage. But
Yeah, that was
okay.
pretty... If only I'd gone with my gut and gone for
I was
Ash.
like, I can't think of any other word, so let me just do it.
Fine. Okay,
right.
cool.
Okay.
Ready. New round. What is this? Word association game, I guess.
Yeah.
New round. 3, 2, 1.
Cloud.
Certificate.
Do you know what's meant? I know we looked at the same table for inspo. There's no way. Bro, that is botched.
No, certificate and cloud. Okay.
There's nothing to work with.
Okay.
Certificate, cloud.
There is really barely any material here. Okay. Let's just go with our instincts. 3, 2, 1. Award.
Table.
Pardon?
Because I was just thinking about what they're both on in the room.
Oh, okay.
But
I was
no,
thinking
okay,
about the
table
actual
and
word.
award.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
There's gotta be some though.
Table and award.
Table and award.
Table and award.
Award
What brings those two
table.
together? Yeah. What brings those two together? Ooh, okay. I don't know. That's a reach. 3, 2, 1. Podium.
Speech.
Oh,
We're getting there.
Okay,
Okay, wait.
Okay. Podium and speech. Okay. Oh. It's hard
We could
because
be so close, but so far.
literally. Okay. I've got a word.
Podium and speech.
Yeah.
Thing is, my word's relating too much to my old word.
Is it? Speech. Okay.
Podium and speech.
3. I think my word really works to bring those two together. But then
Wait, let me think, because I don't think I'm thinking of the same thing then.
Okay.
Podium and speech.
Yes.
Podium, speech.
Yes.
Okay, right. I've got a word, but I don't think it will be the same, but it's okay.
Okay, I really need us to get this one. 3, 2, 1. Lecture.
Winner.
Oh.
Because I was like, if you're on a podium, you've won something, so you
True.
give a speech.
True.
Lecture.
Because we're on a podium and you give a speech.
Why are you on a podium as a lecturer? Isn't a podium where it's like...
Winning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it
like,
is.
you know, you've got the 1,
But
2,
but
and
another
threes.
word for a lectern is a
I
podium.
know, I've realised. And then I was actually going to say microphone, but...
Okay, so winner and lecture. That's further. That's further away.
Botched now.
Okay,
Okay, last one.
Okay, last one. Okay.
Wait, okay, so what? Winner and lecturer. Lecture or lecturer?
Lecture.
Lecture. And win. First word that comes to mind is award, which we've already done.
Exactly. I don't know.
Okay, maybe we just charge this
Let's
one
charge
too.
it. Let's charge it. Okay,
Bro,
fine.
we need to win at least one.
This is our round, bro. This is our round. Okay. I've got a word.
I've got a word.
3, 2, 1.
Slipper.
Book. Okay.
Okay. Oh my god. Please.
A book and a slipper.
And a slipper.
Okay, I think I've got
Okay.
the word. 3, 2, 1.
Cinderella.
Yes!
Yes!
High five. Okay, we did that. We did that. That was good. That was
I was like,
good.
come on, there's one book with a slipper. Wow, that was good. That was good.
We did
First
well.
try.
We did well.
We did
That was good. Okay.
Whew, we gotta keep the momentum up now. Keep the momentum.
Right. Okay. One more.
Yeah. we'll do
Okay.
one more.
3, 2, 1.
Hair.
Lozenge.
Hair and lozenge. Right.
Hair and lozenge.
Hair and
I've got a hair and a
lozenge.
lozenge.
Okay. I've got a word.
Okay.
I've actually got a word that I think relates decently to both.
Really?
Kind of.
Okay. Me too. Kind of.
We're botched. Right?
3,
Okay, 3,
2, 1. Self care. Okay, fine.
Self-care and
We're doing
health.
better. Self-care and health. Self-care and health.
I'm struggling with the health.
Self-care and health. Ooh, okay. No, let's think. I've got a word that really works.
It really works.
Okay.
Self-care and
Healthcare.
health.
Self-care and health.
Don't tell me it's healthcare.
No. Okay.
No. Wait. Okay.
Whoops.
Self-care and health.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck.
3, 2, 1.
Skin.
Exercise. Skin.
I was gonna say skincare. Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't
fair.
finish that one. Skincare and exercise.
Okay. What?
Right.
Okay. One more try.
Wait, sorry. Exercise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a really good one. Yeah,
With self-care
fair.
and health, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Skincare and exercise.
Ooh, okay. No, it doesn't work that well.
Just do it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, massage. Okay.
Massage. What's that even related to?
Because you're like touching someone's skin.
Fair.
And it's
Exercise?
skincare.
And exercise?
The exercise wasn't there anymore.
Wait, what was the other one? Yeah, it was exercise and skincare.
Oh, yeah. But like, okay, fair.
Fair, sweat isn't skincare either, but it's just like on your skin.
I'm done here. I can't. We can't
Wait,
win
what
that
do we have?
round.
Massage and sweat. Yeah.
Sauna? I know.
Already said it, so it don't really work. Okay, well, you know what? At least we got one. And we got it
one.
on the first round, so...
True. Redemption.
Yeah.
Redemption, really.
We don't think the same at all.
No.
And the worst part is we think similar, but not
The same.
right on the dot.
Dot on the nose.
Same but diff, bro.
Same but diff. I liked that game. That was fun.
I always enjoy it. I think it's so funny to see
Yeah.
where our brains go. Weird places, if you ask me.
Why are my words always weird?
They're not always.
Okay, true.
Damn, I wish you'd just said ash.
Oh,
I wish you
then
just
we would've really
said
got it. I
Ash.
should have just said Ash.
Ash.
Ash Ketchum.
Ash.
Fucking
Catch 'em
loved
all.
that. I used to love Pokemon.
Catch them all. That kind of does make sense.
Pokemon. Okay. I wanted to introduce a new segment, but it's actually really just a spin-off of like segments I always fucking do. But this episode has really just been me talking about things that I'm doing that have improved my life this year. And one of them has been poetry. So,
Slam.
click, click, click. So I have been reading more poetry this year. And it kind of came off the back of just spending time with a friend, and then I borrowed one of her poetry books, which is actually here with me right now. And
Tupac Shakur.
it's Tupac Shakur, The Rose
Tung,
That
tung,
Grew
tung,
from
Zahor.
Concrete. No, don't do that. Now we're getting into classy topics, okay? So basically, for those of you who know Tupac, which I'm sure is everyone watching this right now, he used to write poetry back in the day before his career was really kicking off, and there's actually a lot of beautiful like preface in this book talking about like the story of how he who people finding his poetry, or like his close manager finding his poetry, and she used to and she collected all of it and basically put it into a body of work, and on every page is like the written version, and then it's like
That's
copied
sick.
out.
Can I
so
just
cool.
interject and say that Tupac was an absolutely beautiful man, by the
Such
way.
a
That man is
lengthy-
sexy,
He
bro.
was so
Me and my
leng.
friend, we go into a poster store, and every time we see a Tupac one, we're like, damn, that's fine
Do
shit.
you know what I loved about him?
I've
His
got him up on my
lashes.
wall, and I can't unsee those lashes,
They
bro.
are so good.
They're
they're the lashes
so
women
fine. They're fine.
crave.
And like, for a bold motherfucker, he is sexy as hell, man.
I know he got every girl
Yeah,
he
yeah,
ever
yeah.
wanted.
Easy one. Easy
Even when
one.
I was
And his
reading
body
his
was
poems,
tea.
I was reading his poems. The boy was clearing things, but he was such a lover boy as well. Such a lover boy. Oh, one of my favorite songs from him is "Brenda's Got a Baby," because
You showed me this actually. You sent it to
yeah,
me.
and I just
Good
feel
song.
like he really just talked about issues that he cared about when he was growing up and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to. So basically, my new segment is Words of Wisdom, and I want to read poems that have like had an impact on me recently, and just like discuss them. And I wanted to start with one of Tupac's poems because he actually is really self-aware about men, and this poem really hit home because I was like, why did this he had such an untimely demise, you know? And I think maybe someday, if you guys want, I could read a poem of my own, since I've been writing some poetry too. But for now, I'll share some words of wisdom from other people in their poetry. So this poem is called Why Must You Be Unfaithful? And then he always has like a subscript in his titles, and it's called For Women. So let me read. Men! Exclamation mark. You shouldn't listen to your selfish heart. It doesn't really have a brain. Besides keeping you alive, its existence is in vain. How could I be so mean and say your heart has no place? Because mortal men fall in love again as fast as they change their face. I may be cruel, but think a while about the hearts you have broken. Match that with the empty vows and broken promises you've spoken. I am not saying females are perfect, because men, we know it's not true. But why must you be so unfaithful if her heart is true to you?
Wow.
You fucking
he
ate.
ate that. I think a lot of men need to hear it. And you know what's funny? I don't remember the specific line, obviously, but it was like, oh, you fall in love as quickly as what was it? Something changes. And you know what I thought of instantly? Tyler the Creator, Darling I.
Mm-hmm.
Darling I keep falling in love. Why is it so easy for men to just be falling in love left, right and centre?
Yes, he says, what does he say? Because mortal men fall in love again as fast as they change their faces.
Yeah.
And that's literally him saying, I just see another pretty girl and I fall in love again and again, just like Tyler said in his lyrics. And it's just like, you're so visually stimulated. Can you lock in for a second?
Because this one girl loves you, you love her, but you still keep doing fuckery.
Exactly. And it's like, why must you be unfaithful when her heart is true to you?
Yeah.
You can't see the way that she cares for you because you're being distracted time and again by these other faces, you know? And I just love that it came from a man, a black man who he was aware of, you know, the men he's surrounded by and even his own mistakes. Because even in this, he goes on to poems where he talks about how he's done women wrong, and he really is aware that he's part of the problem.
And this also rings back to J. Cole, when I mentioned in an earlier episode about how he is now realizing that he fumbled the bag basically because he was too busy flying around doing whatever, chasing girls, living his life how he wanted, and then he later realized that he actually just missed out on the one because he was doing bullshit. Exactly. And men realize always far too late that they fumbled.
Far too late.
Guys, just lock in when you're young. Yeah. You got that girl you've been dating for 5 years now. Now all of a sudden you break up, and then what? And then what? Go get your wife. Actually, go get your wife, bro.
Literally. Or just stop being unfaithful. You know, if you've got a girl, you've got a girl, you know, don't
be glad you're lucky.
Don't now start swinging the block. And
just because you got one girl doesn't mean you can get every girl, so stop trying to think like that.
Exactly. And I feel like he was just such a generational talent, and he was gone way too soon, and reading this poetry made me fall in love with him even more. If I was around at the time where Tupac was alive, boy oh boy would he be my celebrity crush. Oh boy, he would sweep me.
Oh my goodness.
So good. But yeah, I really want to share more poetry with you because I realized poetry is really a form of art and expression that I haven't tapped into as much. And I think you can take your time with poetry in a way that you can't with music, because with music, it encompasses poetry and sound and production and vocals. Whereas poetry, you really focus on the words and you just...
I might actually get this book, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, this sounds like a good book to read.
It's such a good read.
Damn.
Such a good read.
Very good.
Yeah. Shout out Sandra who gave it to me to borrow. Yeah.
Shout out.
But yeah, on that note, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this episode.
Thanks.
If you liked it, like the video, subscribe, comment down below how you felt. Comment down below any poems you want us to read. I'd actually love to read some more.
100%.
And let us know what you thought of his poem.
Women and men, by the way. Like, I would love to see both perspectives on that.
Exactly. I think I would love to hear that shine a light on a black man listening out there, you know. Yeah, if you liked it, please share it with your friends. It helps us out so much. Follow us on
Instagram, TikTok,
Spotify.
Go listen to our song of the week playlists. There's many for different vibes and moods.
If you liked us, please stick around. We're here every Tuesday at 6 p.m. UK time. We love you all so much. Thank you for watching and listening. And goodbye.
See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.
Bye.